Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like something was off even though you got enough sleep, kept up with your skincare routine, and added a touch of makeup to brighten your face, yet somehow you still looked pale, tired, as if your skin had lost its natural vitality? And you wondered, is this just an inevitable sign of aging? In truth, what's making you feel like you're slowly fading in your own reflection might not be your skin. It could be your hair color. After age 50, our skin naturally changes, it loses elasticity, its rosy undertone fades, and it becomes more uneven in tone. These shifts can make the face appear swallowed up by your hair color, especially if you've been keeping the same shade for years. Jet black, platinum blonde, or deep wine red may have once looked bold or alluring, but now they may unintentionally highlight under-eye circles, fine lines, thinning or dull skin. The stark contrast can make facial features appear harsh, less soft, and the gaze heavier. What's heartbreaking is you may not have noticed it sooner, just that something felt off every time you looked in the mirror, or when you saw photos of yourself looking older than your friends. But this can change, because once you choose the right hair color, your skin can suddenly look brighter, your features softer, and your overall presence more youthful and approachable. The right hair color doesn't just enhance your look, it brings back the best version of you. In this video, we'll explore 4 hair colors that help women over 50 look radiant, refreshed, and full of life without trying too hard. Hair color 4, Soft Auburn, a gentle copper brown. Soft auburn isn't a color meant to turn heads instantly, it's a symbol of quiet sophistication, blending classic charm with modern subtlety. For women with neutral to warm undertones after age 50, this is one of the rare hair colors that can truly enhance the complexion, casting a soft glow like a warm candle on an autumn afternoon. What makes soft auburn special is its perfect balance of red and neutral brown tones. Unlike bold burgundy or brassy copper, and without the chill of ashy grays, soft auburn resembles a gentle touch of late afternoon sunlight on the hair, just enough radiance to brighten the skin tone and even out its appearance, while maintaining a sense of maturity and grace. Women over 60 often worry about uneven skin tone, pigmentation, or fine lines around the forehead and cheeks. The wrong hair color can emphasize these concerns. Overly bright tones may highlight freckles and dark spots, while overly cool shades can make the complexion appear dull or gray. But soft auburn acts as a gentle mediator. It softens facial features, adds warmth to the skin, and reduces the look of fatigue or tension, common concerns for mature women. Another advantage, soft auburn photographs beautifully in natural light. In the sun, it glows like a sunset, adding vitality and brightness to the face. Indoors or in evening settings, it transforms into a rich, warm, brown radiating elegance, depth, and quiet strength. From a fashion perspective, soft auburn is incredibly versatile. It pairs beautifully with classic wardrobe colors like beige, cream, olive green, smoky gray, or deep black tones often favored by women over 60. It also complements a wide range of hairstyles. Soft bobs, wavy lobs, and sleek low buns all become more harmonious with a touch of gentle copper. But perhaps the most important part is how a woman feels when she sees herself in the mirror. Soft auburn doesn't feel foreign. It helps her recognize the most beautiful and serene version of herself. It feels like the color was always meant to be there, just waiting for the right moment to appear. That said, not all hair colors offer the uplifting effect that soft auburn does. Some shades, while trendy or youthful, can backfire, making the face look washed out, overly harsh, or disconnected from the natural softness of aging skin. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. 4 hair colors women over 50 should avoid in order to preserve harmony, radiance, and grace. Hair color 3, Ashy Mocha, brown. Ashy Mocha brown is a refined choice for women who appreciate a calm, modern, and elegant beauty. In a world filled with warm chestnuts and golden hues, cool mocha brown stands out like a gentle autumn breeze, not flashy, not loud, but quietly powerful, much like the women who have lived fully and are now entering the most radiant chapter of their maturity. After age 50, many women begin to struggle with more sensitive skin, redness, or uneven pigmentation, especially around the cheeks, nose, and chin. Hair colors that are too warm, like deep reds or rich golds, tend to exaggerate these imperfections, making the face appear flushed and drawing attention to uneven tones. That's where Ashy Mocha Brown comes in with its soft, cool, and neutral undertones. It becomes a soothing remedy for skin in need of balance. This shade features a deep brown base with subtle smoky gray undertones that help calm redness, soften facial features, and create a slightly blurred, airbrushed effect. The result is a more even complexion, less visible wrinkles, and an overall refined appearance, all without the need for heavy makeup. Sometimes, the right hair color is all it takes to act as a gentle, light filter for your look. Beyond its flattering effect on the skin, Ashy Mocha is also ideal for those transitioning to gray or with naturally darker hair. It doesn't fully cover silver strands instead. It blends with them seamlessly, creating a chic salt and pepper effect that feels graceful, intentional, and never harsh or aging. Notably, Mocha Brown is fade-resistant and low-maintenance, perfect for anyone seeking beauty with simplicity and long-lasting appeal. If Caramel Brown brings sweetness and Honey Blonde offers sunlight, Ashy Mocha Brown is the twilight glow, adding depth, wisdom, and the quiet confidence of a woman who knows herself well. It won't make you look 10 years younger, but it will make your gaze sharper, your aura calmer, and each glance in the mirror feel like a nod of self-acceptance. And if you've ever thought only light colors could brighten your look, consider Ashy Mocha Brown, because some kinds of beauty don't need bright lights, just the right shade of stillness to let your true radiance shine. 4 hair colors to choose. After 50 to brighten the skin, soften the face, and bring radiance. Hair color 1. Caramel Brown. Caramel Brown isn't just a hair color. It feels like being wrapped in a warm embrace, steady, gentle, and comforting. For women over 50, this stage of life isn't about chasing unrealistic youth, but about returning to what feels harmonious, soothing, and emotionally uplifting. Caramel Brown delivers exactly that, a warm, sweet tone that brings familiarity and radiance, like the golden light of late afternoon reviving a tired complexion. As we age, the skin undergoes visible changes. It often loses its former brightness, becoming dull, uneven in tone, or lacking vibrancy. Holding on to hair colors that are too dark like jet black or too cool like ashy gray can accentuate these changes, making the face appear more washed out, features harsher, and the overall look less lively. Caramel Brown comes to the rescue with its neutral brown base blended with soft golden hues, gently reflecting light back onto the skin, creating depth, warmth, and a glowing appearance without the need for heavy makeup. Unlike some bold, warm tones that can clash with mature skin, Caramel Brown is soft, versatile, and flattering. It complements a variety of skin tones from neutral to slightly tan to warm fair, helping to camouflage uneven pigmentation, soften dark spots and fine lines around the eyes, and enhance both the eyes and smile. It's also a perfect shade for subtle techniques like balayage or lowlights, as the interplay between brown and caramel gives the illusion of thicker, healthier, more voluminous hair. One of the biggest advantages of this color is how naturally it blends with graying hair. Instead of fighting silver strands with thick, opaque dyes, Caramel Brown lets gray hairs blend elegantly into the overall tone, making the transition appear intentional and refined. This allows women to stop battling gray roots every month and instead embrace aging with grace. Caramel Brown doesn't try to make you look younger. It helps you look more balanced, vibrant, and authentically radiant at your age. And that, truly, is the most precious kind of beauty, the kind that doesn't chase time, but lives with it naturally and confidently. Hair color 2. Honey Blonde. Honey Blonde is more than just a light hair color. It's like a gentle morning ray of sunshine, quietly spreading across mature skin, awakening the warmth, vitality, and radiance that time may have faded. For many women over 50, as the skin gradually loses its natural glow, Honey blonde becomes a soft, nurturing choice that brings the complexion back to life. At this age, skin tones often become grayer, paler, or slightly dull due to decreased collagen and blood circulation beneath the skin. Some may try cool platinum or ashy tones in hopes of looking youthful, only to find that these shades actually wash them out, leaving the face looking tired and lifeless. In contrast, honey blonde carries just the right amount of warmth, reflecting light onto the skin in a way that gently mimics sunlight, not overpowering, but enough to brighten the face with softness, depth, and feminine grace. Honey blonde is also incredibly versatile. It can shift from a rich, golden brown hue perfect for fall and winter to a lighter sun-kissed version ideal for spring and summer. Whichever variation you choose, this shade remains soft and never appears brash or artificial. Especially when paired with coloring techniques like highlights or balayage, honey blonde brings dimension, bounce, and shine to the hair, softening harsh facial features and adding a youthful vitality. For women with neutral or slightly yellow undertones, honey blonde is an ideal companion. It helps tone down redness, freckles, or age spots, creating a more balanced and soothing look. And for those starting to go gray, this golden hue gracefully blends silver strands into the overall tone, not hiding them, but embracing them as part of a natural evolution. Ultimately, what makes honey blonde so special is this: it doesn't try to make you look younger. It helps you glow beautifully, confidently as the woman you are today. It not only transforms your appearance, but also rekindles confidence, joy, and optimism in women who have lived through many seasons of life. And on this journey of mature beauty, a gentle light like honey blonde may be just what you need to come home to yourself again. 4 hair colors to avoid after 50. They can make you look older, washed out, or too harsh hair color. 1. Jet black. Jet black was once a symbol of mystery, strength, and bold sensuality. For many women, it's the color tied to their youth, the most radiant years of their lives. But after 50, as the skin begins to change, becoming thinner, duller, and losing its natural glow, this very color can unexpectedly turn into a traitor, highlighting all the features you'd rather soften or conceal. The issue isn't with the black color itself, but with its intense contrast against mature skin. As aging reduces skin pigmentation and blood circulation beneath the surface, jet black hair can make the face look grayish, severe, or overly harsh. Once soft features may appear sharper, the eyes more tired, and facial expressions less vibrant. Many women in midlife and beyond report that their face looks stiff and older every time they dye their hair black again. Some even say it feels like wearing a costume, a version too far removed from the gentle, seasoned woman they've become inside. The stark contrast also affects makeup. Lip color and blush tones must be adjusted to avoid looking washed out, which often leads to heavier, less natural-looking makeup. Moreover, jet black easily highlights new gray hairs. The dark base makes every white strand pop. This means more frequent root touch-ups, and once the color fades, it often shifts to an unwanted blue-gray tone that further drains life from the skin's appearance. For women who still prefer dark tones, it's better to opt for deep natural browns, soft chocolate, or even black with a subtle purple undertone, shades that retain depth without the harshness, offering better harmony with mature skin. Most importantly, your hair color should not only follow trends, but also listen to your face, honoring your skin, your age, and your inner essence. Jet black, while once iconic, often becomes a stern mirror after 50, reflecting every trace of time. And if you've ever felt you look older than your age after dyeing your hair black, perhaps it's time to gently listen to that feeling. In the next section, we'll continue to explore other hair colors that can unintentionally wash out your appearance and discover refined alternatives tailored for the beauty of mature women. Hair color 2, platinum blonde. Platinum blonde, once the symbol of edgy glamour and bold fashion, with its striking brightness and ultra-modern coolness, it has long been favored by celebrities and style rebels alike. But after turning 50, when the skin begins to undergo significant changes, this bright, icy shade becomes a real challenge because its intense lightness can wash out the entire face, draining vitality rather than enhancing it. After midlife, skin typically loses warmth, natural rosiness fades, and it can start looking pale or dull over time. When paired with a very light hair color like platinum blonde, almost white, the face can seem to disappear into the hair. Especially without makeup, facial features may appear blurred or undefined, lacking the sharpness and expression they once had. Many women have said, "My hair looked bright, but somehow my face looked more tired and washed out." Platinum blonde also requires strong bleaching, which often leads to breakage, dryness, and weakened strands, a serious concern for hair that may already be thinning or brittle after 50. On top of that, maintaining platinum is demanding. It can easily shift to yellow, green, or dull tones if not properly cared for, requiring purple shampoos, toners, and deep treatments which not everyone has the time or energy to commit to consistently. The reality is, for mature skin, hair color isn't just about style. It needs to enhance and harmonize with your complexion, creating a gentle, balanced, and flattering look. While platinum blonde is bold and eye-catching, it rarely offers the kind of graceful, radiant beauty many women over 50 desire. Unless you have a fair, even-toned complexion and maintain sharp daily makeup, this color often backfires. If you still love lighter shades, consider champagne blonde, neutral beige, or light golden brown instead. These hues are softer, more skin-friendly, and less likely to overwhelm your natural beauty with harsh contrast. Platinum blonde, while shimmering and attention-grabbing, can sometimes overpower the glow that comes from within after 50. Remember, not every bright color makes you shine. Sometimes, softness is what allows your inner light to truly be seen. Up next, we'll explore another popular color choice that, while fashionable, can unintentionally leave your appearance looking more tired than youthful. Hair color 3, Burgundy red. Burgundy red, with its deep, romantic red tone tinged with cool purple, was once the bold, expressive choice for women wanting to project a strong and seductive style. This color evokes the warmth of a rich glass of wine, the mystery of an autumn evening in Paris, or the glow of lamplight on cobblestone streets. However, after age 50, when inner beauty and gentle grace take center stage, this hue can often feel too intense, too dramatic, overwhelming both the face and the quiet spirit within. In truth, Burgundy's rich tone offers sophistication and prominence, but it can also come across as heavy. For mature skin that may have lost some of its natural pink undertone and youthful glow, this color can exaggerate pallor or, conversely, highlight areas of discoloration, dark circles, or pigmentation. Instead of brightening and enhancing your complexion, Burgundy can make your face look harsher, more severe, and less approachable. Many women over 50 have admitted, after trying this color, the hair looks great, but when I look in the mirror, all I see is the hair. My face disappears. That's the cost of choosing a shade that's too dominant. It doesn't enhance your features, but rather overshadows them. Moreover, Burgundy is a high-maintenance color. It tends to fade quickly, shifting unpredictably toward brassy red, reddish brown, or purple-orange if not carefully maintained. This fading can leave the hair looking tired or dull, the opposite of the elegant, vibrant effect most mature women seek. If you love red tones but want a more balanced look, consider softer shades like warm auburn, light reddish brown, or caramel with a red undertone. These hues still offer warmth and depth, but with a gentler presence that complements neutral or warm complexions more naturally. Burgundy is a statement, but not every statement needs to be loud. After 50, beauty isn't about striking impressions. It's about drawing people in, inviting them to connect. Sometimes, the best hair color is the one that steps back so your face, your essence, can truly shine. Up next, we'll explore a shade that may seem subtle on the surface, but can unexpectedly leave your appearance feeling colder and more distant than you'd like. Hair color 4, ash gray. Some hair colors come with a bold declaration of personality, and cool ash gray is one of them. It once captivated fashion lovers with its sharp, mysterious, and ultra-modern appeal. But sadly, this striking beauty doesn't always remain loyal to women over 50 when skin no longer glows with youthful brightness, and the eyes reflect deeper layers of life's quiet wisdom. Ash gray belongs entirely to the cool tone family, offering virtually no warmth, no pink or golden undertones to soften or balance the complexion. For younger individuals, the contrast between bright skin and gray-toned hair creates a unique focal point. But for mature skin, which naturally loses its rosy flush over time, the coolness of ash gray only amplifies paleness, draining vitality from the face. What was once a bold style statement now becomes a veil that makes a woman appear fatigued or emotionally distant. Many women have shared that when wearing ash gray hair, they feel the need to apply heavier foundation, bolder lipstick, and still feel like their face doesn't come alive on camera. Their features seem harsher, their expression flat, and the gentle wisdom of their maturity gets lost under a color that no longer lifts or supports their natural grace. Moreover, achieving a true ash gray shade usually requires bleaching, a process that's often unsuitable for hair that's already thin, dry, or fragile after 50. Bleaching can further damage the hair, causing breakage, split ends, and loss of natural shine. The key isn't to chase what's trendy, but to choose a hair color that highlights your essence. After 50, beauty comes less from making a loud statement and more from harmony, subtlety, and the wisdom to choose what truly suits you. Ash gray, while stunning, may need to step aside in favor of softer, warmer hues that connect with your skin and spirit, helping you look not just stylish, but radiant and deeply authentic every single day. In our younger years, hair was a canvas for experimentation. Fiery red today, platinum blonde tomorrow, maybe smoky lavender the next. But after 50, our choices are no longer about making a statement or chasing trends. Now, each hair color becomes a quiet, powerful whisper: I know who I am. I don't need to prove it to anyone but myself. A soft, well-chosen shade can brighten the skin, light up the eyes, and make a smile feel more inviting. In contrast, the wrong tone, too harsh, too cold, or too artificially youthful, can make the face seem distant, the gaze weary, as though the light within is dimmed by a color that doesn't truly belong. Choosing the right hair color is not just an aesthetic decision. It is an act of self-love, thoughtful and deeply aware. It doesn't cling to youth, but honors the beauty of experience, a beauty that speaks quietly, but with depth, not youthful by age, but radiant through the years. Dear friend, if you've made it to these final lines, perhaps you too are searching for the right shade, not to change who you are, but to reflect the truest version of yourself. Remember this: the right hair color is a gentle yet powerful statement that you are still living, still learning, and still loving yourself with grace and maturity. If something in this video resonated with you, if you saw your own concerns and found hope in the colors we explored, don't keep it to yourself. Please hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a woman you love, because maybe she too needs a gentle reminder to feel beautiful again, in her own unique way. Let's continue this journey of beauty with heart, with self-understanding, because you are worthy, at every age.